Hello traders, I welcome you to E-marketTubeFX, and you are with your trader Henry Ampem. Today we are going to look at the Forex market. If you're a newbie and you've done your best to understand the Forex market and still you're not getting the concept, this video is for you. I'm going to do my best to explain Forex to you. Then also how the Forex market works, we are going to look at it. So if you're a newbie and you've joined me on YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media handle, all I want to tell you is that do well and watch this video to the end so that you too can learn something from what I'm about to share with you, because the knowledge of the market is more important than the money that you deposit in your account to trade. Forex market is different from betting. I always tell my students this. Forex is different from betting. Anytime you have the appetite or interest, or you fall in love in this industry, the first thing or the best thing you have to do is to seek the knowledge so that you can do it the right way, like what the pro traders do. So in this video, I'm going to do my best to explain the Forex market itself to you so that you too can learn from it. Then you do it the right way and make that dream money that you are looking for. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampem. So as you can see on your screen, this is Euro USD chart, monthly chart, as you can see. So on E-marketTubeFX, what we normally do is you do our best to bring classroom on YouTube. So I've prepared some slide of which I want us to look at. I want to share with you so that as we move on, the concept or ideas that I'll be mentioning, when the need arises for us to come to the chart, we'll come to the chart so that I can do the practical session with you for you to understand the ideas that I'll be mentioning on the slides. So quickly, I want us to go to the slide so that you too can have the opportunity to see what I want to share with you. So as you can see here, Forex for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you've done your best, you've read books, watched videos upon videos, and still you're not getting the concept, at E-marketTubeFX, this channel is for newbies. This trading community is for newbies. If you're a newbie and you don't understand the market, you fall in love but you're not getting the concept, this channel is for you. All our social media handle, do well and follow us so that any concept or topic we make video on or we write article on, you too can read and understand the industry that you've fallen in love with. So as you can see on your screen, this is what I want to share with you at this very moment. Forex for beginners. Yes, Forex for beginners. So let's quickly go to the meaning of Forex. When we talk about Forex, what does it mean? When we talk about Forex, what does it mean? Forex in full means foreign exchange. It's a global market where currencies are traded. It is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world, with a daily trading volume exceeding 7 trillion, bigger than the US Stock Exchange or the New York Stock Exchange. So if you hear Forex, the full meaning of Forex is foreign exchange. We are saying that it's a global market where we trade currencies. So on the Forex market, we trade currencies. So a currency like Euro USD, as you saw from the chart previously, a currency pair like the Euro USD, GBP JPY, USD CAD, AUD USD, these are some of the currency pairs that we trade on the market. And this market that we are talking about, it is the largest, the biggest of all. bigger than that of what? The US or the New York Stock Exchange. And each trading day, the amount of money or money being pushed into the system, of which floating is exceeding 7 trillion a day. So if you are a newbie and you are thinking of trading this market, this is something that you should know, that it is the most liquid. Sika wɔ hɔ paa, there is money there. And if you are thinking that because there is money, you chase after money, instead of seeking the knowledge, you chase after money, and you forsake the knowledge, you rather end up feeding the market. So it is always prudent that you do your best as a newbie to get the knowledge as to how to trade this market, so that you can do it the right way and make that dream profit that you are looking for. So in order to break things down for you to get it, we are saying that the Forex is the full meaning is foreign exchange, and it's a global market where currencies are traded. Fine. Do you also know that you listen to me at this very moment, even though you are not trading on the Forex market, also engage in Forex? Let me tell you why. At any given point in time that you want to exchange or import anything outside, maybe you are living in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, you are in South Africa, you are in India, Mexico, any country around the world, and you want to import something into your country. So if you are in Nigeria, you want to import something from US, you can't go to the US with a Naira. The same way, if you are in South Africa, you want to import something from US, you can't go to US with the South African rand. If you are in Ghana and you want to import something, or you want to go to the US to buy stuff and bring it back to Ghana, you can't go there with the Ghana cedi. So the best thing you have to do is to exchange your local currency with that of what? The foreign currency, so that you can go there and buy whatever you want to buy and bring it to your country. Because if you go there with the local currency, it's invalid. US doesn't know that local currency that you are going to buy stuff with, be it Naira, be it the Rand, be it the cedi, be it the CFA. You have to exchange and get their currency so that you can do transaction in their country. So at the moment you exchange your local currency with the foreign currency, it means you've engaged in Forex. For we Forex traders, anytime you open chart and you trade, we Forex traders trade and we benefit or we make profit from the exchange rate fluctuation. So when the exchange rate is going up, we do our technical analysis, we do our fundamental analysis. Together, we realize that, okay, price is going to go up, the exchange rate is going to go up, we place an order for buy. So when the exchange rate exceed or goes beyond our entry price, we make profit there. Whenever we do our technical analysis, combination of that of the fundamental analysis, and we realize that the exchange rate is going to go down, when we place order for sell and price go below our entry price, that is where we make profit from. So when you talk about Forex, that is what it means. So on the Forex market, we Forex traders, that is what we do, and this is how we make profit from the market. So I've done my best to explain this to you so that you also understand. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX, and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdako. So for us to continue, let's look at what I want to share with you next: how Forex works. This is also an important area you also need to understand. I've even mentioned some of them in the meaning of Forex. So as I earlier mentioned, on the Forex market, traders buy and sell currency pairs. So on the Forex market, we do basically two things. Either we buy or we sell currency pairs. So currency pairs that we buy and sell, example is the Euro USD, the GBP JPY, the USD JPY, the AUD USD, and so many. So these are some of the currency pairs that we buy or we sell on the forex market. Then also the goal is to profit from exchange rate fluctuations, as I earlier mentioned. So we forex traders, the main reason why we trade the market is to make profit from the exchange rate fluctuations. So as the exchange rate goes up, we do our analysis, we do our fundamental analysis, and that of the what? The technical analysis, and we realize that market is going to go for a buy. We place an order for a buy. So when price goes beyond our entry price, that is where we make money from. And when we do our analysis and we realize that market is going to go for a sell or exchange rate is going to go down, when we place an order for a sell and price goes down, that is where we make our profit from. Let us go to the chart, then you understand this thing better. So over here, as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. So as at this very moment, we have candlestick, a green candlestick, and that of what? A red candlestick. The green candlestick represents the bullish move. Then the red candlestick also represents the bearish move on the market, or the bullish move, I mean the buy order, and that of the what? The red candle also represents the bearish order. So in a situation where we do our analysis, like as at the time price reach here, do the technical analysis, you realize that as price has gotten to this point, surely as it sold here and price has gotten to this point, surely market is going to sell. So immediately you place an order for a sell with our stop loss at the top here and place an order for a sell. This sell movement that you see here from top here up to down here is profit for us. So this is how we make profit on the market. Then also as price got to this point, we have a support here. As price got to this point, we realized that at this point there was a bull move. When price got here, price did its best to go up, but we saw some bearish move. Then as price is returning to the support, we are expecting price to go up. So with that analysis done, with maybe your trading tool that you are using to trade, you are convinced, get your confirmation that market is going to go for a buy, you place your stop loss down here. So the buy order from this point up to the top here is profit for you. So this is how we make profit from the forex market. So this is how I want you to get the concept so that you do it right and make money from the market. So let's continue with what I want to share with you on the slide. So as I earlier mentioned, as the need arise, we'll come back to the chart, then we look at the technical aspect of whatever I'm discussing with you on the slide. So this is how it works. So over here, we are saying that we make profit from the exchange rate fluctuation. I've already explained that to you. Let's continue. Trading happens over the counter, OTC, through banks, brokers, and electronic network. What does this mean? We are saying that trading happens over the counter, that is OTC, through banks, brokers, and electronic network. In Forex, there is no central exchange like the stock market, that is the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange. Instead, currencies are traded directly between participants, banks, brokers, hedge funds, and retail traders through global electronic network. The decentralized system is what we are called OTC trading. OTC trading. So in short, forex trading is OCT. That is what I want you to understand. When we talk about forex trading, we are talking about what? OTC, because it happens through a network of banks, brokers, and electronic platform, not a centralized exchange. So with the US Stock Exchange and the NYSE, SE, for that one, it has a centralized exchange, but with the forex market, it is decentralized. So we are saying that it is what? OTC, and it happens through banks, brokers, and that of what? Electronic network. So that is what I want you to understand when it comes to the OTC aspect of this market that we are talking about. Then also, this forex market also operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week across major financial centers. The London session, then we also have the New York session, the Tokyo session, and that of what? The Sydney session. All I want you to understand at this point is that on the forex market, when market opens, it's 24 hours non-stop, and it happens from Monday to Friday. So when market opens on Monday, it continues and closes on what? Friday. That is what I want you to understand over here. And you have 4 major centers on the market. We have the Sydney session, we have the Tokyo section, we have the New York session, and that of what? The London session. These are 4 major centers. That is where we trade. This doesn't mean that as and when you want to trade a New York session, if you are in Ghana, you have to go to the U.S. Embassy, take a visa from the U.S. Embassy, then go to New York and trade. If you are in Nigeria and you want to trade the London session, you go to the UK ambassador, you take a visa from the UK ambassador or the visa officer, then you go to UK and trade. Maybe you're also in South Africa, you want to trade the Sydney session, then you take a visa from the Australian ambassador or the VO there, you go to Australia, then you trade that of the Sydney session. It doesn't work that way. We are saying that when you talk about the forex market, it's what? It's OTC, that is over the counter. It is decentralized. Any part of the world that you want to trade, all you need is what? A trading device. It can be a laptop, it can be a desktop device, or it can be your smartphone or a tablet with active internet. You just have to sign up with a broker, then you are good to go. So you don't need to travel to New York, or you don't need to travel to Sydney. You don't need to travel to that of Tokyo to trade. All I want you to understand at this point is that there are times that the sessions pop up, then you take that trade. So for example, with the New York session, those of us in Ghana from the New York session, right from 12 up to 9, that is 12 p.m. up to 9 p.m. The New York session is in flow that you can also take the trade. So that is what I want you to understand when it comes to the trading sessions or market centers that we have. When the time is due, you just join that trade. If you want to trade the New York session, you join the New York session, then you trade. If you want to trade the London session, then you join the London session to trade with your smartphone or that of the tablet, then you are good to go. So that is what I want you to understand as a trader. Now let's move on to that of the next point I want us to look at. Essential tools for Forex trading. Essential tools. As a Forex trader, or a newbie that you're falling in love with Forex, what are the things that you would need? In every sphere of life, there are things. If you go to the hospital, the doctors there, the nurses there are things that they use to discharge their duties. If you go to the education sector, the teachers there are things that they use to discharge their duties. When you go to the mining sector, there are things that they use to discharge their duty to get the gold. When you go to the blacksmith, there are things that they use to discharge their duties. In the same way, when you go to the market centers, the traditional market centers, the market women and men there doing their trades, there are things that they use to discharge their duties over there. So the Forex market is not an exception. Forex market, no. Yentumi enyi emfi eye nneoma ayeye na abribia. I always do my best to explain this concept. We relate to what goes on in our daily life to that of what goes on the forex market. Iti di American wa hanom ekira se wotwi ema wate ase ne se ye ka forex market na ye wo nneoma bi wo honom a ye yusu a ye di trading market no a wo ye newbie a wenya opese wo trading market no eye se wo hu your friend tools on na abre ba share. So these things that we are mentioning, or these tools that you being a newbie, you will need to help you to discharge your duties or to trade on the financial market effectively, or to trade on the forex market effectively, is what we are going to look at now. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdako. On this platform, I do my best to combine the Twi language and that of the English language to explain the concept, so that if you're a Ghanaian and you are watching, you understand whatever I'm talking about. If you are not a Ghanaian from other country and you're also watching video from this channel, then also you also understand and appreciate whatever I'm sharing with you at this very moment. So don't be surprised, I'm chipping in the Twi language. So over here I said we are going to look at the tools for trading, essential tools for trading, tools that you will need, things that you will need as a trader to enable you to trade effectively on the forex market. So at this very moment, if you are watching E-marketTubeFX, all I want to tell you is that do well, subscribe, you like and share, so that anytime I make new video, you will be the first person to watch. Then those who share my content with will also have opportunity to learn from what you are learning from E-marketTubeFX. Remember, E-marketTubeFX is a channel for newbies, and also is a channel for experienced traders who are also struggling to make profit from the market, can also learn from whatever I'm sharing with them and do it the right way, so that together we all make profit from the forex market. So one of the first tools I want to share with you at this very moment, as you can see on your screen, is reliable internet and trading device. So if you fall in love, you want to trade forex, have it in mind that you need a reliable internet. If where you are located, the internet is very poor, then it means you are going to have a challenge. A stable internet connection and a laptop or a desktop or a mobile phone, you need that as a trader. If you want to trade, you need any of these devices. Not that you are supposed to acquire laptop. There are some students or members who have joined my community. When they join, they say, "Oh, Henry, I don't have laptop. Oh, can I trade?" Yes, you have a smartphone. You can also trade. You can do your analysis. If you have laptop, fine. If you don't have, you can do your analysis with your smartphone. That smartphone that you are using is not meant only for making calls. So if you come to understand how this forex market works, you will know the power of that phone that you are using. The phone you are using to make calls, the phone you are using to just watch comedies and just put it somewhere, use it to watch videos, play music and go and put it somewhere. It's not meant only for doing that. You can use this phone to make money online. Just having the knowledge of the financial market, having the knowledge to trade the forex market, you can use this phone to make money. So the phone is another tool that we use if you are falling in love in forex. It's one of the tools. If you have tablet too, fine. If you have a desktop machine too, fine. Then you are good to go. If you have a laptop too, you are good to go. Why it's important? Why is it important to have that to trade? Fast execution is crucial in forex. So the reason why we are saying that a reliable or active internet is important is that fast execution, as and when we do our technical analysis and we realize that market is going to go for a buy, immediately you have to put in your trade. In a situation where you delay, market will leave you behind. And when market leave you behind and you want to chase price, you see that your stop loss, your positions, your stop loss, you are going to put in a lot. And if you are not careful and trade doesn't go your way, it means you are going to lose much from the market. But in a situation where you do, as and when you did your technical analysis, with technical analysis, who said no, market is going to go for a buy. At that onset, now place the trade now. At that onset, that you place the trade, you realize that your stop loss may be 5 USD. But when you wait and market take off and later you join. So what train na market no echo nature wo join a wobɛhu sɛ wo stop loss na nka yɛ sɛ $5 no akɔyɛ bi a 15 and 20 USD. It means that it's going to affect your risk to reward. So fast execution is needed as and when you want to trade this market. And this thing can be possible with you having what? A reliable internet. Wobɛtumi ayɛ saa deɛ wei nyinaa na kyerɛ sɛ wo internet na wo use no very okay, ɛyɛ active, very reliable, a ɛnkɔtwetwe no ho. Ɛba ne sei na you are always going to enter the market late, and when you enter the market late, it means that it's going to affect your risk to reward. So you have to take note. So as I earlier mentioned, it's crucial. Fast execution is crucial in Forex. A poor connection can cause delays and losses. So in a situation where you've identified that market is going to sell or market is going to buy, and the connection is very poor, the network connection is very poor, it means that it's going to delay your execution, and it may lead to so much losses that may eventually cause you to blow your account. So you take note as and when you want to trade, you make sure you find yourself at a place where the network is okay to allow you to execute that trade that you want to take. So this is what I want you guys to take note of. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdako. The next tool I want you guys to take note of is trading platform. So when we talk about trading platform, what are we talking about? We are saying that it's a software where you analyze charts and place trade. Yes. The trading platform, we are saying that it's a software where you analyze charts and place trade. So on the Forex market, we analyze. We don't just place trade. So most of the newbies, when you fall in love with Forex, I don't know what actually caused it, but most newbies, when they see this big traders on YouTube or Facebook or IG or on TikTok posting their earnings, posting what they've been able to achieve in Forex. For example, my big brother Kojo Forex, the Happy Forex, John Gatti, Forex King, and the rest. Dapo Willies, what they've been able to achieve as and when they post their wins, their big cars, their flashy cars, the shoppings, and the rest, as and when they post those things on social media, and you fall in love with those things. You think that they just placing trade anyhow. No, they did it the hard way. They do the hard work behind the scene. When they post those flashy stuffs on social media, you don't see the hard work in that 15,000 USD trade that they won. They analyze charts. So you need a trading platform to do that. And one of the trading platforms that you need is a MetaTrader. So the MetaTrader, we have MetaTrader 4 and we have that of the 5. There are some traders who still use the MetaTrader 4. So I just want you to have in mind that the MT5 is just an upgraded version of the MT4. But there are some traders, they are still trading with the MT4. You can also download either the MT4 or the MT5 to trade with. Another platform that you can also trade with is the C-Trader. C-Trader. So this is what I want you to take note of. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX. Now, why it's important? It provides real-time market data, order execution, and technical indicators. Now, I will not only share the slides with you, I want us to go to the chart, then you see what I'm talking about. Now, this is example of the MetaTrader that we are talking about. This is the desktop version. This is MT5. This is MT5, as you can see. This is MT5. So when you talk about MetaTrader, an example is this. So if you're falling in love, you want to learn the market, you can't do away with this trading platform. You have to get it. Any Forex trader on earth knows something about this trading platform, which is MetaTrader, be it MT4 or MT5. We have the mobile version. If you are using iOS, you can go to Apple Store, then download. It is free. It is free. The sad aspect is that I once had opportunity to listen to one guy who joined one of my webinars that I've been doing for newbies who have been joining my community. And when we were doing the webinar, the guy said he once uh, joined a webinar, a similar webinar, and after the webinar, he wanted to subscribe to advanced training from that particular mentor, and that mentor was charging him a whopping 400 USD for the MT5. I said, really? He said, yes. The mentor was charging 400 USD for the MT5. Hey, the MT5, MT4 is free app on any of these websites. If you go to Play Store, if you are using Android, if you go to Play Store, it's available. If you are using a laptop or a desktop device, if you go to Google, you can get, or any website where you can download setups, you can download it and install on your laptop or a desktop device. It is free. If you're a newbie, do not sit down to allow the bad people in the industry to dupe you. If you are watching E-marketTubeFX, I'm telling you that MT4, MT5 is free. These trading platforms are free. So don't let anybody take money from you. Because of what I heard from that guy, that is why I'm telling you this, that there are bad ones in the system who are duping newbies who don't have much knowledge about the market or about the industry. Why do you have to charge a newbie 400 USD for an application of which you are not the one who developed? Please, let's have sympathy for these people. Let's have sympathy for these newbies who want to come into the industry. We shouldn't discourage them. We shouldn't discourage them, but rather we should motivate them and guide them through so that one day they can also guide others. Together, we all make the dream money that we are looking for. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader, Henry Ampemdako. I want us to continue with what I want to learn or let you guys take note of. So next time, if you meet anyone who is selling a trading platform like the MetaTrader to you, please, it is free. Do not allow yourself to be duped. It is free, so you take note. So you need it to help you to do your technical analysis. It also comes with free indicators that you can use to trade. It comes with free indicators that you can use to trade on the market. So you take note. The next thing I want us to look at is a what? A broker. If you're a Forex trader and you want to trade, you need a broker. And what is this broker that we are talking about? A regulated broker that gives access to the Forex market. Brokers give real traders access to the Forex market. So this thing, I don't want to do that comparison, but I don't want to chip in, but surely I have to. Anytime you want to bet, yes, anytime you want to bet, I know some of you bet. Anytime you want to bet, you can't just sit in your room and say Real Madrid is going to win, so I'm putting 100 cedis on my table. So when Real Madrid wins, you're expecting your money to multiply to maybe 500 Ghana cedi or maybe 500 USD. Be it the currency that you want to use it to bet. Or maybe Barcelona or Chelsea or Manchester is going to play match. Then you just sit in your room, okay, Man U is going to win. Then you place €100 on your table, hoping that when Man U wins, your money will multiply. No, you need a betting platform. You need a betting platform where you have to sign up account with them. You have to sign up account with them. Then you deposit into that betting platform. Then you go through the odds that they've given on that particular game or match that you want to bet. Then after you place your bet and it goes your way, you expect that betting company to pay you. So on the Forex market, it's the same thing. Anytime you fall in love with this market and you get the right knowledge as to how to trade the market, I repeat, anytime you fall in love with this Forex industry and you want to trade, and you get the right knowledge. So it means that you have to get the knowledge as to how to trade the market before you deposit. So earlier on with my intro, I said that the money, the knowledge that you acquire from the market is more important than the money that you deposit in your account. So all I want to tell you is that you need a broker. So with a broker, when you sign up account with the broker gives you, the forex trader, gives me, the forex trader, to trade on the financial market. So as and when you deposit, after you acquire the knowledge as to how to trade and you want to trade live, the forex broker will give you that platform to trade real time. So the situation where you make profit, then you can withdraw your money. So it is important. They provide liquidity. The brokers provide us with what? Liquidity, that is money, leverage, and secure your funds. A good broker ensures fair pricing and smooth withdrawal. So these are some of the things you have to take note of. I earlier mentioned that it should be a regulated broker, not any broker. If you want to sign up account with any broker, you check and make sure that that broker is regulated. That broker is well regulated. Not any broker. It has that track record. Then you sign up account with them, because in a situation where you sign up account with any wrong broker, a broker which is not regulated, and you are going to deposit money into that broker to trade, and you make profit and withdrawal becomes a problem, then you are the one who caused it. Were you able to do the checks before you deposited? No. So whom are you to blame? You blame yourself. So if you haven't taken notice, then I'm telling you from E-marketTubeFX that anytime you want to sign up account with any broker to trade, just go to their website, read who licensed them, check, make sure they are well regulated before you sign up account, you deposit and trade. If you want to know more, you can DM me. When you check my the description of this channel, you will see my Telegram link there, you see my WhatsApp link there. Then you can also DM me. Then we have more chat as to broker that you can trade with. As you can see, I'm with Ingot Brokers, a well-regulated broker of which I'm trading with. And if you also want to trade with it, there's no problem. You can check the description of this video. You see the link there. You sign up account with them, then you are good to go. They are well regulated. This Ingot broker that I'm talking about, well regulated. Whenever you want to do your withdrawal, you don't have any problem. As and when you trade and you make profit and you want to withdraw, you can easily withdraw. They even have a Momo platform where you can even deposit via Momo or any other platform. I know the Momo will be an easy means that you can deposit for you. Not all of you have a Visa card that you use to deposit. With the Momo, it will be easy for you to deposit. Just you deposit into your broker via Momo. Any mobile money that you have, you can do the deposit on it. So this is what I want you to take note of. The regulation is very, very important. So it is also one of the tools. So that is the third tool that we are looking at, a forex broker account. So you take note of. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Apimdako. The next important tool I want us to look at is a charting tool and analysis tool. So charting and that of what? Analysis tool. So with this, what are we talking about? Platform for advanced charting and market analysis. So what is this platform that we are talking about? TradingView. Any forex trader on this earth knows something about this charting tool, which is the TradingView. If you are yet to encounter this platform, then let me introduce it to you right now. Let's quickly go to it. Then you see what I'm talking about. This is the trading tool that I'm talking about. which is the trading view. The trading view. Every forex trader knows about this tool. We use it for analysis, pure technical analysis. It even provides some fundamental analysis with regard to what is happening, the policies that government is making with regard to the currency that you want to trade. Any news feed, financial news feed or news with regard to the currency that you want to trade, you will see it at this section. You see it at this section. So maybe if it has not come in mind, you will be checking. They will be telling you or to be feeding you with the news that is happening with regard to that currency that you want to trade. So you take note. So that is it. It's a trading platform. It's a chart analysis platform that every forex trader know of this platform. So if you're a newbie and you also want to do it right, you do it like the way the pro do, so that together we all make that profit from the market. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdako. I'm doing my best to explain this thing so that you get it right from the onset. If you get the right information at the early stage of your trading, hey, my brother, my sister, my dear one watching me at this very moment, you will not make that mistake that I did. You will not make that mistake that other traders did that led them to blow account in an insane manner. Just get the right information before you push a button for a buy or a sell. Remember, the knowledge of the market is more important than the money you will deposit in your account to trade. I will explain to you why at the end. Why I keep saying that the knowledge of the market is more important than the money that you will deposit in your account to trade. Let someone give you 1 million USD and deposit in your account without having any knowledge. I will tell you what will happen. Let's continue with what I want to share with you on the slide. So you take note. So the trading view is one important platform that you cannot joke with. One important platform that you cannot joke with. Let's continue with what I want to share with you. So the next important tool I want us to look at is economic calendar. So when you talk about economic calendar, what are we talking about? A calendar showing major global economic events, interest rate decision, NFP, CPI, etc. This is available on Ingot Broker and Forex Factory, among others. What is this economic calendar are we talking about? This economic calendar, is it needful? Is it that important? News drive Forex volatility. News, it drives Forex volatility. If I say volatility, how sharp or slow price move on the market. It is being driven by news. If you're not aware, I'm telling you this. I repeat, news drive price on the market. News drive Forex volatility, be it sharp or fast movement or slow movement. It is being influenced by what? News on the market. So as a trader, at any given point in time, you want to trade the market. Like what Christians and Muslims do. They wake up early in the morning. What they do is they take their Bible or the Quran, they read, they meditate, they pray, then they move out. As we forex traders, our Bible is the Forex Factory, or any website like the Ingot Broker has a calendar there of which you can go and check the economic calendar, the news that is about to be read or about to be published. Because that news drive price on the market. So if you are not aware and the news is released at that particular point in time that you are in a trade and the news is released, Let's assume you are in a trade for a buy, and the news which was released with regard to the USD, you are trading USD JPY, and the news which was released is not good for the USD. It's a news which is badly going to affect the USD. The data released with regard to the USD or with regard to that news is very low. The data release is a negative one. So if it's a negative one, the data is low, meaning it's a negative one, which is going to affect the USD. So it means in the USD JPY market, you don't expect the USD to continue buying. The JPY is going to sell. You are not aware. You are in a buy order. It may even happen that you are in profit. Then maybe the news is released. You see that all your profit will go. And in a situation where you are not careful and you've not placed stop loss on your trade, it means that market or price is going to sweep all your gains, your deposit and everything. Then you blow the account. So news or calendar is economic calendar is a very important tool as a trader you need to take note of. And you can get that from Forex Factory and Ingot Broker tool. They also have an economic calendar of which you can read from. I will take my time and take you guys through how the economic calendar, how you are going to read the calendar. As you can see the image here, the red color, what does it mean? The yellow color, what does it mean? The orange color, what does it mean? As a trader, you need to know all these things so that as and when you view the calendar, you understand which one is the high impact news, which one is the medium impact news, and which one is low impact news. You need to know all these things. You need to know all these things. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader, Henry Ampemdako. Today, I'm doing my best to help newbies to understand the Forex market. So if you're a newbie and you've joined me on YouTube or any other social media handle, do well and watch this video to the end so that you will get the right information at the onset of your journey. Then also do not forget to subscribe, you like and share so that anytime I make new video, you will be the first person to watch. Then also those you share my content with will also have opportunity to learn from what you are learning from E-marketTubeFX. Remember, this channel is for newbies and also for traders who are struggling to make profit from the market, to get the right information so that we all do it the right way. On the market, you don't gamble. On the market, you can't render apology. Oh, I wanted to place a buy order and I made a mistake. Oh, so forgive me. No, whatever mistake that you do, you are going to pay with $1. On the market, we don't make mistake. If you make mistake, there's nothing like apology. We don't give any apology on the market. Whatever mistake that you do, you pay with the price. So it is important you get the right information and do it the right way. You do it like how the pro do, so that you make profit with them. You make profit with them. So now I want us to go to Forex Factory. I want us to go to Forex Factory so that you have opportunity to see what I'm talking about with regard to the trading view. What do you call it? The Forex Factory, the economic calendar. Yes, I'm going to do my best to explain this thing to you so that anytime you want to visit the Forex Factory, you too can interpret or understand whatever you see on their website with regard to the economic calendar. It is very, very important for you to understand this, because this is what is going to guide you. This is what is going to help you to know what is going to happen during that trading day. Because on the market, as I earlier mentioned, news influence price on the market. That is what we refer to as what? The fundamentals. So we forex traders, we do the fundamental analysis where we put into consideration the policies being made by government with regard to that currency that you want to trade. Where do you get it from? We get it from the Forex Factory or a broker like Ingot Broker. You go to their economic calendar, you will get it. But since the Forex Factory is most common that most traders use. That is why I'm introducing this, or want you guys to understand whatever you are seeing here, so that anytime you visit their website, you too can interpret the colors there, or whatever you see over there, then you use it to make the right or informed decision and make that dream profit that you are looking for. So now quickly, let's look at the colors. I want us to look at the colors, then we'll come to the forecast, the previous, and that of the actual. Then you are good to go. So with the colors, anytime you see you go to the website, you just tap on the calendar, then you have opportunity to be at this interface. So what the red color means is that it is a high impact news. What does the high impact news is? It means that when that news is released, it's going to cause a high volatility on the market. It's going to cause price to move sharp. That is the meaning. So when you see red, red means danger. Red means danger. So if you go to Forex Factory and you see red color, maybe you want to trade USD on the USD market, you want to trade USD JPY, or you want to trade USD, or whatever pairs that you want to trade that involve the USD. You go to the Forex Factory and you see USD with this color red, it means that danger. It is a high impact news of which is going to cause volatility. It's going to cause price to move fast. So you need to be aware. So meaning, mainly you see that, it means that, okay, at 12:15 p.m., there is going to be a news which is a high impact news. So if you are in a trade, or if you are trading during that day, and it's around maybe 10 a.m. to maybe 11 a.m. there, you can decide to close your trade. If you are not good at news, you can decide to close your trade, so that that high impact news will not affect that profit that maybe you've made from the market. So this serves as a what? A guide. It serves as a headlight for you to see the road, what is going to happen that day, so that no high impact news is going to affect your profit that you've made on the market. So if you're a newbie and you think Forex is just like betting, where you deposit money and just be pushing button for a buy and sell, don't deceive yourself. This is not betting. No. I will do my best to tell my student that if you have experience in betting, don't bring it to the Forex market, because over there we don't bet. Every Forex trader, every profitable Forex trader is an intelligent and a hard-working trader who doesn't joke with the basic things. The basic things. The basic thing is what I'm sharing with you at this very moment. Taking into consideration the fundamentals, the factors that influence price on the market. I had opportunity to read an article from a pro trader in the US, and I will never forget this. He said, anytime he's about to trade, there's one important activity that he doesn't move away from, which is taking into consideration the factors that influence price on the market. So what are those factors? This is what I'm sharing with you. The news, the policies that government is making regard to the currency that he wants to trade. He doesn't joke with it. You make sure you read into the news and understand whatever is going on, so that when he's pushing a button for a buy, he knows that, okay, the data that came, the data that is available is a solid data that supports the USD. So if he's pushing a button for a buy, he knows that that data is going to support price to push up. So if his order for a buy is going to end up to be profit. if the data release is going to be or is a weak one, he knows that with the USD JPY market, because data release is a weak one, it's not going to support the USD to buy, but rather the JPY will be selling. So when he places an order for a sell, he or she understand what he or she is doing. That is the meaning of what this pro trader said in that article. That anytime you want to trade, one thing he doesn't move away or do away with it is taking into consideration of the factors that influence price on the market, of which is what I'm sharing with you, the fundamentals. So on the forex market, if you hear any forex trader talking about the fundamentals, we are talking about this policies, news, because they are factors that influence price on the market. So as I earlier mentioned, the red represent what? The high impact news. Then when we come to the orange also represent what? A medium impact news. So it means that the impact is not that high or also it's not that low. A medium is a medium impact news. That is the meaning of that color. Then when we come to the yellow, the low impact. So with that one, even if you are in a trade, the very moment that they are giving that news, you can even, if you've done analysis and you know that market is going to sell, you can even sell during that time that they are releasing the news. That very moment that they are releasing the news, you can place trade because it's a low impact news. It's not going to cause any volatility on the market. So that is what I want you to understand as a newbie. Now let's come to, I've already explained. So as you monitor the either is going to be a high impact news, a medium or low, you check the time that the news is going to be released. You check the time. Then also another important thing that you need to check is the data which is being the previous data released. So any news or economic data that is going to be released, it has a previous data, of which on the website they've made the previous data available. So as you can see, so you with the ISM manufacturing PMI, the previous data was what? 48.7. Then the actual is what? 49.1. So this is what you are supposed to what? Take note of. So this is what? October 1st. We are looking at October 1st. So on October 1st, we are expecting a news from the ISM manufacturing PMI. So they've given the previous and they've given the forecast. So with the forecast, we have financial analysts. Who have also studied the data and they've done the analysis and they've also forecasted that the data to be released is going to be what? 49.1, of which sometimes matches up with the what? The actual data which will be released, which is to be released. So as a trader, you need to take into consideration some of these things before you even place a trade for a buy or a sell. So if you hear me saying that the knowledge of the market is more important than the money that you deposit in your account, I know you are getting the concept, or you are beginning to understand why I'm saying this. The knowledge of the market is more important than the money that you deposit in your account. So anytime you visit Forex Factory, this is how you are supposed to interpret the information that you see over there. And it gives a calendar of the week. Whatever is going to happen within that week, news to be released within that week, it gives you everything. So that currency pair that you want to trade, you take into consideration, you know everything ahead. You know, okay, today is Monday. On Wednesday, there's going to be news with regard to NFP or CPI. Also, another important news or economic data which is released in the US, which cause high volatility on the market as and when the data is released. So with the NFP like this, the NFP also what gives data with regard to unemployment in the US. The NFP, it gives data of what? Unemployment in the US. So as and when the data release is a strong data, It means that the US economy is strong. Many people are getting jobs to do. Many people are getting jobs to do in the US, and they are earning more. And if they are earning more, it means they are spending more. So the economy is strong. So when this data is released, it means that the USD is strong. So any USD market, any USD pairs, be it USD JPY, on that market, USD is going to buy. Euro USD, because the USD is the quote currency, USD will be selling. AUD USD, in that market, USD will be selling. So as a trader, you need to understand all these things. You need to understand all these things so that you make the right decision on the market. In a situation where the data released, just like the data released last month, of which the NFP was a weak data, because the NFP release was a weak data, it caused the USD to be weak. So with that weak data given, the USD was very weak, caused the USD to be weak on the Forex market, of which caused gold to continue buying insane, caused USD JPY, the JPY sold on that market that day because the data release was weak. So JPY was selling in USD JPY market. When it comes to gold, USD market to gold was buying. Seriously, when you go to Euro USD market to the Euro was buying. When you go to GBP USD market to the GBP was seriously buy. So you need to understand this thing as a trader. You need to understand this thing as a trader. In a situation where the data release is a strong one regard to the USD, I'll be mentioning the USD because the USD is a major currency which is being traded on the market. And whatever happens to the USD, be it positive or negative, affect the market massively. Ask any forex trader. It affects the market massively. So you need to understand some of these basic things so that you do it the right way. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdakun. Today's content is for newbie. So if you're a newbie and you've had opportunity to watch this video, make sure you learn something out of it so that you do it the right way. You do it like the way the pro do, so that together we all make profit from the market. So the next important thing I want you to take note, which is the essential tool, is a risk management tool. A risk management tool, that is the stop loss position size calculator. So if you don't know how to calculate for or do the pips calculation, we have softwares that can help you to calculate for your stop loss, then your position size. So we have this software that you can use, which is the position size calculator. Is available on Play Store and that of Apple. iOS, those using the iOS, it is available on Apple Store, that you can also download to help you to calculate your stop loss and that of your your take profit and everything. So you take note. Why it is important? It is important because it helps to protect your account from blowing up and ensures long-term survival. So at any given point in time you want to trade, risk management is the engine or the survival of every trader. Risk management is the survival of every trader. You want to take this trade. In trading, it is a principle that you are not supposed to expose 1 to 2% of your trading account. You are not supposed to trade more than 1 to 2% of your trading account. Okay, if I'm not supposed to trade more than 1 to 2% of my trading account, okay, I have 100 USD in my account. Okay, I want to trade 2% of my trading account. It means that you are risking only 2 USD. You are risking only 2 USD from the market. You are risking only 2 USD from the market. That is what it means. So when you place a trade, what it means is that you are expecting maybe 1:2. When you place a trade 1:2, it means that you are expecting, or when you get 4 USD, you've achieved your target. But if the trade doesn't go well with you, In a situation where the trade doesn't go well with you, you are expecting to what? To lose only 2 USD. That is what it means. Or maybe you are targeting 6 USD. You are risking 2 USD. So 1:3. If the trade goes well, you are getting 6 USD. If the trade doesn't go well, you are losing 2 USD. So with 100 USD account that you have, if the trade doesn't go well, you are losing only 2 USD. If the trade goes well too, you are expecting to take profit with what? An amount of what? 6 USD. So with this, you've not exposed all your funds or your trading balance to the market. So you see many newbies or newbies, just a single trade. If the trade doesn't go well, 70% of their trading account gone. You are not a trader. If you are trading with this strategy, with this trading methodology, you are not a trader. You are not a true trader. You are a gambler. I'll say it openly. You are not a true trader. You are a gambler. If one single trade can wipe 70% of your trading account, you are a gambler. Please do it the right way. You earlier on heard me saying that the knowledge of the market is more important than the money that you will deposit in your account. This is the meaning. One single trade is wiping 70% of your trading account. you are not a trader. You are a gambler. Let me give you this scenario. If you want to do business, me, I always do well to relate what we go through in our daily life to that of trading. If you want to do business in Ghana, if you want to do a business in maybe provisions, buy and sell and those stuffs, you need to rent a shop. Maybe if you come from Kasua or Accra or any part of the country, you need to rent a shop, of which can cost you like 200 to 300 USD. You rent. Some shops also can cost you like 500 USD before you can get a shop. After you get a shop, you need to stock it, put stuffs in it. Then after that, you always be at the shop when a buyer is moving. Maybe you draw. That is all in Ghana. When a buyer is moving, you hear those who have opened the shop. Oh, please come and buy. I have nice this in my shop. Come and buy. Then they'll be calling the buyers to enter the shop and buy. If the buyer is entering or is coming in to buy, that buyer is not coming to the shop to buy because you, the seller, you happen to be beautiful or you are handsome. That is why that buyer is coming to the shop. The buyer is coming to the shop to buy because there are staffs in. So if one single day you can go and open your shop, and after a market day, all the money that you got from the market gone, then to the items in the shop to gone. Are you a businessman? Are you a businesswoman? No. What happened? One market day, you just went to shop, not fire that gutted the shop because of your mismanagement. The money, items sold, the money gone. The shop too, the items in it all gone. You are not a businessman. You are not a businesswoman. You are a gambler. So when you are trading the market, you have to think in long term. You think in long term. Do not over leverage. Don't place in a lot of positions. Go according to the risk management. Go according to your trading plan. Do not risk 1 to 2% of your trading account. So even if you lose only $2 or $4, $5. The rest of the balance is in there. Next time, you can enter the market again with that money, get the money, then recover whatever losses that happened yesterday. This is how we trade. This is how we trade. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader, Henry Ampem Dako. Today, I'm doing my best to help you newbies to get it right. Do it right like how the pro does it. so that together we all make profit from this Forex industry that we've fallen in love with. Yes, Forex till we die. So you have to do it the right way. Think in long term, don't think in short term. Do not let a single trade wipe 50 to 70% of your trading account. Do not turn a liquidity to the market. Do not turn a liquidity to the market. Do it the right way. Do it the right way. And I'll encourage you to do that. The seventh point I want us to look at, happens to be a trading journal. A record of trades, strategies, wins, and mistakes. So on the Forex market, if another tool as a newbie you have to jot down or put in mind is a trading journal. So on the Forex market, we journal all our experiences. We write down our experiences on the chart. All our encounters, be it positive or negative, we write it down. So as you can see on your screen, this is for me. How that trade went, how I was expecting it, and how everything ended. You journal, be it positive or negative, you write it down. Some traders think it is only win trade that they are supposed to jot down. No, when you lose, write it down. What actually led to the loss? Maybe you didn't do the analysis well. That is why you lost that trade. Write it down. Have some that, just draw a sketch like what you see on your screen. Sketch it down so that next time when that setup unveil itself, you will not repeat that mistake. You do it right and make that profit from the market. It is always important. It helps track progress. As and when you journal your trade, it helps to track your progress, identify patterns, and improve discipline. So every pro trader, they plan their trade and trade their plan. So as and when you plan your trade and you trade your plan, you are a disciplined trader. Every pro trader will tell you, if I don't see A, B, C, D on the chart, I won't trade. And the newbies who are following money, oh, market is going for a buy, po, po, po. Market is going for a sell, po, po, po. Then you hear the pro traders, if I don't see A, B, C, D, I won't trade. Then the newbies who are chasing money, when they see price moving for a buy, po, po, they are following price. Then market, small pullback, account, whew, everything is gone. Oh, market is going for a sell, po, po, po. A small pullback, account wiped off. Then they will turn and say that Forex is a scam. Forex is a scam. Forex is a scam. Forex is a scam. Just follow the rule. Follow. Do it like how the pro do it. Do it like how the pro do it. So if you are a follower of Kojo Forex, if you are a follower of Happy Forex, if you are a follower of Jeffrey Benson, John Gatti, Forex King, Dapo Willis, these big traders in Africa, I love mentioning their name because they inspired us. They've been able to achieve a lot. Whenever you see that big wins, they show you the big wins. They show you the 20,000 USD, the 15,000 USD, the 50,000 USD. You are not seeing the hard work there. They've suffered. They did it the right way. They don't just push a button for a buy or sell. They journal their experiences. So next time when that trading setup or when the setup unveil itself, they know what they are supposed to do because they have it in their records. In real data, they have it. They have it in their books. So as price is moving to their point of interest, they know how to take that trade because they have that data. They have it as a record in their books. So if you're a newbie, you are hoping to make profit from the market, do it like the way the pro do it. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader, Henry Ampem Dako. If you join me on YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media handle, Do well, subscribe, you like and share, so that anytime I make new video, you will be the first person to watch. Then those who share my content with will also have opportunity to learn from what you are learning from E-marketTubeFX. The 8th point I want us to look at is educational resources, books, courses, webinars. If you're a forex trader, as I earlier mentioned, or if you're a newbie, now you fall in love with forex, please, learning materials on forex strategies, psychology, and analysis is something that you cannot do away with it. You need to get books that can help you subscribe to courses, join webinars, or attend webinars that has to do with forex, so that you can learn more from these experienced traders. Invest in yourself. Don't be lazy. So I even had a webinar before recording this video. I had a webinar with newbies who have joined my community, and I told them that, hey, if you're a lazy person, forget about forex. Forex is not for lazy people. Forex is for hard-working people. Forex is for hard-working people. You need to learn, practice, record, learn, practice, record, learn, practice, record. So during the practice, you analyze chart, you place trade, you backtest, you record, you journal, you learn, webinar, learn from these pro traders, attend webinar, learn from them, buy courses, subscribe to mentorship, learn from them, you practice. As you are doing that, you get the right one. You do it right, like the way the pro do. No one is born a trader. No one is born a trader. It's by accident we came on earth, we fall in love, we learn from the experience. And today, we are also sharing this with you. No one is born a trader. There's no one born having a child before him or her. Then we have a talented trader. It's a skill that we learn. We don't have a talented trader. We have skilled traders. We all learn the skill. So allow yourself to be taught. Read, you practice, you analyze, you backtest, you record. So as and when that same setup unveils itself on the chart, you know what you are supposed to do. So those students who have subscribed to my advanced training, I always tell them that as and when you are viewing the chart and you are well informed, even though you are viewing the chart with your eye, but you are viewing the chart with the brain, the information, you are interpreting whatever you are seeing with the brain, the information that you have there, that is all you are using to view the chart. But if you don't have any info in mind, you don't even understand the price movement. The only thing you see is market is moving up. Then you also follow. So small pullback account, fiam, Otilo, the account is gone. Oh, market is going for a sell. And if I see the thing is going down, it's going down, then let me sell. Then small pullback, the account, fiam, everything is gone. This is not how the pro traders do it. So learn to do it the right way. So it is important. Knowledge of the market is important than the money you deposit into your account to trade, because it's the foundation of profitable trading. So when you acquire the knowledge, that is the foundation of what you being profitable on the market, because you have the knowledge. If you are pushing a button for a buy, you know why you are pushing a button for a buy. You've taken into consideration the fundamentals, news happening around that currency, policies that government is making which is favoring that currency to be strong on the forex market. If the policies happens to be weak, it's going to cause that currency. It means it's going to sell. So if you are pushing a button for a sell, you know why you are pushing a button for a sell. No emotion. You are firm on your toes. You know what you are doing. So if you had opportunity to watch this video and if you don't learn anything out of it, then in Ghana we say wallo, wala. You say that. So in English you say it's over to you. So you make sure you learn something out of this video so that you do it like the way the pro traders do, so that together we all make profit from the market. So the next thing I want us to look at is a community or trading forum. So Forex community on WhatsApp, Telegram, and other social media handles. So as you are falling in love in Forex, you being a newbie, you need a community like this so that you can learn. It is important because it gives you the exposure to different strategies, shared experiences, and updated market insight. So you fall in love with the market, the Forex market. There are people who have already done it. There are people who already have the knowledge, and you mostly find them on platforms like this. I had opportunity to join a webinar, and one single statement, Force, is a pro trader, a Ghanaian. He shared something with me, or we shared something with members who joined the webinar around 2023, of which I will never forget, of which are shaping the way I trade. He said, if you're a trader and you keep blowing account, if you're a trader, you keep blowing account, no matter how long you have been trading, it means you have not suffered enough.